Klampetts, Jeff Milton.
This here's a story about a man named Jed. He was a poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude. Black gold, Texas tea. Probably due to all that damn fracking they're doing. You can never tell something. First thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. His kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said California is the place you ought to be, so they loaded up the truck and moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars, overpriced coffee, Botox injections, junkies and pimps and whores, oh my! One day, not long ago, Granny was in the kitchen. It was her day to cook some victuals, and she was cooking up some possum. Now, everybody knows Granny cooks possum better than anybody around. Fried possum, stewed possum, possum on a stick. Granny's was the best, let me tell you. Uncle Jed was in the parlor. He didn't know what a parlor was, but he declared his shotgun, and it looked like a good place to do it. Ellie Mae, well, now everybody who watched Beverly Hillbillies knew Ellie Mae was built like a burlap bag full of bobcats, but she wanted to look like the other girls in Southern California, in Beverly Hills, so she was trying to get herself a suntan. Then there was Jethro. Oh my goodness, that boy's a piece of work. Jethro, you see, he's not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree, although he was real proud of graduating from the 6th grade at the age of 22. When he got that sheepskin from graduating from the 6th grade, he had great aspirations. He was going to be a brain surgeon. He was going to be a race car driver. He was going to be a nuclear physicist. He didn't know what that was, but they wore these cool white coats. So, Jethro, not really finding anything to fit his qualifications, let's say, one day he was watching a movie. One of those newfangled movies that has sound in it. And he's watching this guy named Bond. And he got this great idea. He says, I can be a secret agent. I can be a spy, an international man of mystery. He went and got himself a spy kit. He got a disguise. He got himself one of those crazy spyglass things. He got himself a trench coat. Not a white one, but a normal trench coat. And he started to spy. He spied on Uncle Jed. He spied on Granny. Now, Granny was cooking her secret possum recipe, and she didn't like it too much, so it bopped him on the head with a possum pot. But after he woke up and he was bopped on the head, he started to spy around. He spied on Ellie Mae, which, believe it or not, most red-blooded American boys would like to spy on Ellie Mae. Then, he started spying on his neighbors. There was this one neighbor that they kind of liked, but he was kind of an odd sort of fella. He always drove on the wrong side of the road. He always talked with like a funny accent, always talking about slipping shrimps on the Barbie, which got Jethro's interest because he really didn't have a lot of luck with the ladies. And Barbies are usually cute, so he kind of liked them. He was looking over, he got his spy glasses out, he was looking at him, and he must have saw what he thought was the biggest jackrabbit in the world in their backyard. This thing must have been 5 feet tall. It bounced around on its back legs. Oh my goodness, what was this thing? It has to be a menace to the entire society of Beverly Hills. So Agent Double-Lot Jethro is going to jump into action. But what can he do? Thank God there was no firearm in his spy kit, so he couldn't do anything himself. He runs after it, goes up to Uncle Jed. Uncle Jed, there is this big jackrabbit in the neighbor's backyard. Uncle Jed looks at him and says, have you been in Granny's rheumatism medicine again? No, honestly, you got to look at it. You got to come see. Start walking over towards where the commotion was, and then see Ellie Mae hugging this thing. She's got her arms around this big jackrabbit, and she's going, gee, Dad, isn't this the cutest thing you ever saw? Can we keep it? Can we keep it? He goes, no, Ellie. Granny might cook it up for dinner, so he can't do that. Up comes the neighbor. Walks up to him and says, good eye, mate. I see you found my blooming root. Jed looks at him and goes, oh my goodness. You sure do talk funny, stranger, but I'd be obliged to get this varmint out of my backyard. Jethro walks off. He is just depressed as all get out. He has failed at being a secret agent. Oh my goodness, what is he going to do? He sits down, he looks at himself and says, hold it, I got an idea. Instead of being a double knot agent, I could be an astronaut agent. Moral of the story is, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, when you graduate from the 6th grade, just go on to the 7th.